Hello and welcome to the Meteorology Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew, and we also have.
Andrew. Oh wait, you're Andrew. Uh, what's my name?
You're not
Sean,
carrying
maybe?
you're not carrying Andrew's energy into this
Enthusiasm.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what's he gonna do about it?
Combined right now, Logan and I have like 1/3 of Andrew's energy.
Well, it's because this is like typically my third hour of work already, or actually second, but
Yeah.
this is like my prime time to get the most work done.
Where Logan and I are nocturnal.
Well, see, I used to be a night person, but my job kind of forced me to be a morning person.
Yeah. I disagree
It's like
about
it's like we
morning.
live in a society.
Yeah, it's true. Live in a society where Andrew makes everybody get up early to record
Yeah, what
podcasts.
the fuck, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm basically Patrick Bateman.
I like that we're giving you a hard time for this. I literally said last podcast that news never sleeps, and neither should we. That was a lie. We sleep all the time. Clearly. I gentlemen, I don't have the breaking news like we did last week.
Well, that was just because we had so much,
Yeah.
that we missed out on.
Yeah. I guess the only breaking news uh I've had, and that this news isn't really uh the podcast isn't really privy to this news, but you two are, is that after like a 4 or 5 month hiatus, I finally started making music again. So that was cool.
Okay, logic.
Thank you. Didn't say I was gonna retire.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I guess it's just been a while. I don't know. Some people, if you have your OK Kenny grind set, uh, I'm always amazed that people can make stuff like a lot of stuff every single day. They just like sit there and they just pump whatever comes to mind out. But I always wait until I actually feel like an idea coming on, or I feel kind of interested in making something, because I have like large swaths of time where I don't feel very, uh, I don't know, guess interested in making stuff.
Creative.
Yeah. And so props to people like I was making fun of him, but props to people like OK Kenny for he makes good stuff and he does it consistently. I wish I had that consistency. And I wish I had the ability to make good stuff, but we're still working on it.
Are you though?
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
that's all I have to share about that topic.
Well, good for you, Sean.
Thank you. This is what keeps people interested in listening.
True, you
Kyle
gotta
can
you gotta
literally
plug your own music on your own podcast.
plug my own music. Yeah, because it's available everywhere, actually.
Yeah,
It's
the
available on
the
my
Apex
computer.
Twin B-side EP.
Yeah, it's available on my computer. So if you want to listen to it, you have to come and listen to it on my computer.
Mhm. As
Um,
one should.
as one should. Damn. I also just stole Andrew's momentum and thunder. Andrew, would you like to take your early energy and share your topic?
No, that was about all I could really manage, honestly. Just had to have a banger of an opener.
Yeah.
You
But
banged your opener.
I
Jesus.
did. Yeah, and
Orphaners.
now I've got that post-nut clarity.
Yeah. Can you tell me what that's like? I've been edging for 10 years.
Jesus.
Um,
What noise was that, Logan?
That's me edging. Poor Sean.
Oh, that's your noise.
Mhm.
Interesting.
you gonna share your topic.
I don't really have like a serious topic, but I did just notice last night that good old Anthony Fantano he released a new review for Sean, are you at all familiar with Lingua Ignota?
Is that the one who I think I've listened to an album of hers. It's she has like the cover and it's always like her standing there, but it's kind of scary music. And she's like
Yeah,
screaming and but it's like starts off kind of like classical and pretty and then it gets all like
twisted.
yeah.
Uh, it's music that I could say that. Um, I mean, I don't know if I really could say that I appreciate it, but like, I I I see where she's going with it, but it just is not for me, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
I listened to the album Caligula. That's the one I
yeah, yeah, that was her big one back like 2 years ago, I think. Um, yeah, and it's just not for me, man. But I thought maybe this new one would be good because it's like a little bit lighter on the because like she just screams a lot in the vocals, and I just can't I
yeah.
just can't really get with that, honestly. Uh, but I listened to this new one. It's very like very Christian heavy themes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Um,
it's very Christian hip hop and I was gonna laugh.
no, no, uh, but like so I think it leans more on like the sort of like classical elements that she had before, less screaming and stuff. So I liked it a little bit better, but I wouldn't say that I liked it still.
Yeah.
I was just surprised that Anthony Fantano gave it a 10 out of 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
Isn't the second one this year?
No, this year. He had another one this year?
Yeah, I thought he had two this year.
What was the first one?
Let me see if I can find it. But he had, I thought for sure, was it that the Turning Wheel, that spelling album?
He gave that a 10?
He did. I just checked. He gave it a 10.
Holy shit, are you serious?
Yeah, so he has
Well, that
two
was
10s.
another album I listened to and I thought was like I mean, I thought that one was a little bit better, but it
Yeah.
sounded like a little bit too much like a Disney soundtrack to me for me to really enjoy it.
Kyle, just his ears perk up, huh? Soundtrack.
Somebody say Disney?
Um, Logan, you big into the screamo, screaming bands? Not that
this isn't this
Liquid
isn't
Goda
this
isn't
isn't
I
screamo.
know she's not screaming, but Logan, are you big into people who take breaks from pretty music to scream?
No.
Oh, are you sure?
Uh,
Damn.
No.
Andrew, I think we have somebody who didn't grow up with Page 99 and Pierce the Veil.
you knew someone who actually listened to Page 99, Sean?
Yeah, me. I've listened to an album.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
That's
I
like
went
that's like
through a
legit
phase.
screamo.
I went through a phase where I would just listen to like any album that was under 20 minutes. And
Really?
yeah, there was a Page
Well,
99
yeah, you
album.
you would you would definitely find a lot of screamo in that category.
Yeah, there was a Page 99. It was they named them all stupid because
Aren't they all
screamo
like
bands,
document
yeah,
something?
screamo bands have like the worst names. Um, but yeah, it's like Documents. I listened to their popular one or their highest rated Document 8. Um, Not great. Personally, I'm not a big fan of pure screamo, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
I guess that's what it is. What else is it? It's supposed to be called? It's like emo violence or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
I mean, I've heard of that, but
but Andrew, screamo, you know, that's one thing. But I think my favorite genre, of course, is grindcore, one of the best genres.
no, there's another genre where every album is under 20 minutes.
Yeah, they I want to see Logan's reaction to like a grindcore album. I just
Should we
want to
do
see
it?
what
Should we do a reaction episode?
yeah, I want to see what he just would think of. Is that music? Is it just noise?
Or
Is
is
it
it
just
both?
Well, and then there
um,
literally is noise. Like that
yeah.
is
Oh, and
literally
then
a genre of music.
um who's our favorite guy? Andrew Merzbow? Is that his name?
Well, if you remember, Sean, I played that when we were all over at Logan's house.
Yeah.
I played the Lil Nas X
Yeah, I remember.
Merzbow remix.
Oh God, that.
But I think you were the only one that found it funny.
Well, the first time we watched that, it just made me laugh so hard because you knew exactly what to expect because it had the Mersbo cover with the horse,
Hmm.
so you knew exactly what to expect, but it just made me laugh.
Yeah,
Uh,
and that I mean, Mersbo is just like anti-music,
yeah.
really.
What's the
People
screamo band?
people genuinely enjoy that though.
Yeah. Oh, I
Like
know.
there are people that really do like noise, and I mean,
And they
good
people
for
who
them.
really
But like, I just don't get it.
people who really do like grindcore.
That's
That's
true.
that's crazy to me. Um, what's that screamo band or like punk band that you really like that screams? Is it like Orchard?
Orchid.
Orchid. I couldn't think
Yeah,
of it.
I've kind of cooled a little bit on them, but I did used to like them.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know, it's very raw music, you know.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like kind of the appeal of that sort of music. But
Yeah. Logan, eat any good food lately?
Food?
Food? Have any good snacks?
Um, had
Yeah.
a Pop Tart.
You had a Pop-Tart. All
I
right.
did have one singular Pop Tart.
We're back on our Pop-Tart grind set.
As always.
Oh, speaking of music stuff, we don't have to keep discussing the topic because I know Logan would like to speak. Um, but I had excuse me, I had a video to show you, Andrew, about music that you will get to watch perhaps after the podcast. Uh, or you could watch it while
yeah,
um, Logan discusses his topic. Um, Logan,
Yes.
would you like to share your thoughts? Thoughts on thoughts?
About thoughts or thoughts?
Well, you you said, was it last week that you said that you had like lots to share and we only had time for like one of your things?
Hmm?
Okay.
No, I'm trying to
Uh,
remember what I told you a couple days ago, but it's too fucking early.
yeah, it is a little bit
oh,
too
dude, I'm
Um,
listening to that video, Sean.
early. Yeah.
It's it's pretty spot on.
It's pretty accurate, yeah. Um, I thought you'd appreciate that.
Yeah. As a car
Logan.
seat headrest fan, I'm offended.
Yeah. Logan's more of a truck seat headrest.
Yeah, he
yes.
likes trucking.
He likes
Mhm.
trucking. Off-road truckers. That's a show I didn't actually get to watch. Not get to watch. I didn't get around to watching. I was more about the ghost shows and like Sasquatch.
Mhm.
Ice Road Truckers is just kind of, I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. I wouldn't buy all 8 seasons of it on Blu-ray, but
I already did.
I think there's more than 8 seasons. There's like 20 seasons of all of those
Don't I have no
shows.
idea.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Especially Ghost. What's the one I always would watch? Ghost Hunters? Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Or Ghost? Oh no, it was Ghost Adventures, I think, that I would watch.
Was that the one that was on when we went on the plane?
No, that was a different one. I have no idea what that one was. But there's so many of these ghost shows. Um,
Aren't they all kind of just the same?
they're yeah,
They're
exactly
just
the
like,
same
oh,
show.
look at this like blur in the photo. It's a ghost.
Yeah, I felt cold, guys. I felt cold. Um, I think this might have been the one. That's a tiny ass picture. Why did it upload so small?
It's like really blurry.
That's so small.
I feel like that kind of epitomizes the quality of the show. You know?
Yeah. Oh, here's a better picture. This is way more awesome. Uh, I would watch these ironically, by the way. I don't want people to think that I actually enjoyed these shows.
I think you
You did
did.
Uh,
enjoy them, just
I mean, they're
ironically.
fun. They're fun. Like, yeah, they're fun.
4 hours of chills.
Yeah, 4 hours of
Oh,
chills. The hit reality series. Yeah, it was on Sci-Fi. This is the one I would see.
it was on Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi will literally buy any show. Have we talked about how like despicable the Sci-Fi channel is?
It's bad. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's so awful. They'll literally buy any garbage to put on, and then they'll act like it's a Sci-Fi channel original. But essentially they just go around um and they'll buy like student films or they'll buy essentially anything that didn't get a distributor. Um, that's,
So
sci-fi
bottom of the barrel.
or literally bottom. You know those movie packs that they used to sell at like a Walmart that has like
Hmm.
12 scary movies and they're just like home video movies? They'll
Yeah.
literally buy up like that shit and they'll make it a sci-fi channel original.
Yeah, my mom used to watch a lot of shows and movies on sci-fi, but I literally like I remember a lot of the shows she used to watch when I was a kid. Like she'd watch a lot of crime shows and like doctor shows like House, right? But I do not remember any of the sci-fi shows. And she would watch them about as much, but they're just so like unmemorable. I literally don't remember anything about them.
I thought you were gonna say that your mom used to buy those DVD packs. My
No,
my
no,
my dad used to buy those all the time.
really.
My dad used to buy DVDs like crazy. We would get
Oh, my
probably,
parents too, man.
yeah, we'd probably get like, I don't know, 30 like DVDs every 10 days. Like not even an
Wow.
exaggeration. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, we've gotten rid of it since, but we used to have like this huge shelf that's just like double stacked with DVDs, and then that wasn't even enough to like keep all the DVDs. We just we just buy DVDs and then never like watch them. I think
That's wild, man.
we've since set up our after we got a new TV, we could he just watches YouTube now, which I guess that's an interesting I don't know, interesting thing distinction for like a lot of TV is that do you consider like YouTube to be TV now?
Well, don't they
Or
have like YouTube TV?
I guess they technically do, but that's just watching normal TV through YouTube, I feel like. Um, but I guess, we never had like cable or dish or anything. So I guess we would just stock up on DVDs because we didn't get to watch um Sci-Fi Channel. Although my grandma, who used to live kind of with us, she had dish and like we had like a side house. Um and that's how I would watch like Avatar and like all of the shit from my childhood is I'd go and like watch Nickelodeon at her house. Um there was I don't know why I'm thinking about all this stuff, but like whenever people say that they used to watch like Cartoon Network, I just have like no idea what they're talking about. Like none of the shows on Cartoon Network like mean anything to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess maybe are you two Cartoon Network
Um,
heads?
I mean, I I watched a lot of Adult Swim, but like before that, I would watch Boomerang, which I guess is kind of Cartoon Network, but it would show like the really old cartoons, like the Flintstones and like the Jetsons and shit.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, I watched a little bit of like Adventure Time, but I wasn't really super big on Cartoon Network. Like I can't think of really any shows that I was super into on Cartoon Network.
Damn. Logan.
I know I watched quite a bit of Cartoon Network, but like it was hit or miss because like there was some times where I was just like I'd have access to it, and then other times I didn't have access to it, and then I'd like go on vacation, and then that's all I would do was watch
Yeah.
like Cartoon Network. So, um, I don't know. It's hit or miss. Depends
Yeah.
on the time.
I was I this yeah, I weird that you bring up vacation because I used to do that too, like as a kid. I couldn't
Hmm.
care less now. Like I think cable and all that stuff is a huge scam.
Oh, it
Um,
is.
but as a kid, man, I was like, oh shit, the hotel's got Cartoon Network. I gotta watch whatever's on.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Um, and I don't know. I guess there were a few shows. We like when we first got Netflix, there were a bunch of shows that used to be like cable exclusives that we would watch. I know Logan, you and your dad used to watch it all the time. Same with me and my dad. We used to watch American Pickers like all
Hmm.
the time. Um, And what was it? American Pickers and like Storage Wars and all of those like
Yeah, I did watch quite a bit of Storage Wars.
we used to watch all that shit. Um and I remember I don't know why. I don't know why we're on this tangent, but
We're on it.
um American Pickers. I have good memories of that show. I have no idea if it still holds up, but um oh my God. I just looked it up. They're breaking up as of 2 days ago.
No
Ooh,
way.
American Pickers.
really?
Yeah. Um,
Damn.
damn. Rest in peace to an era. Uh, oh well. Anyway, sorry, I went on a weird tangent, but
Did you?
I don't remember what you were supposed you were gonna talk about, but we just started talking about
I don't remember
really
either,
shitty,
Sean.
like I guess American. No, I would say American Pickers was shitty, but like the ghost shows and stuff, those were.
Wasn't American Pickers kind of fake? Like,
It was, yeah, like the most fake thing ever. But at least there was like interesting stuff sometimes.
yeah,
Um, whereas the ghost stuff, uh,
100%
absolute,
real.
yeah, absolutely real. There used to be I'm jumping back on for just a sec on this tangent because there used to be another show. It was like monsters, something of like real monsters or something, where they like try to find like the chupacabra or something.
Dude, I
Um,
remember that.
yeah, and
I didn't remember the name of that show, but I remember like the show where they would try to find like the what are those called? Like the cryptids or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I just remember being so disappointed as a kid because I would watch it when I was like 10
Uh-huh.
and every time I'd watch an episode, I was like convinced that they'd finally find something. So every episode I'd always be disappointed that they would never find anything and it would just be like, "Oh, well, they might be out there."
I
And
feel
there's
like
just a whole lot of nothing.
all of those like History Channel kind of shows are like that. 'Cause they have like those like shows about like people digging for gold and shit, and they're like, "We almost got it." Like, I swear it's here. The next episode we have it, and then some other shit goes wrong every single episode, and then they like fix it, and they're like, "We're so close again," and then it's just that for like 6 seasons, and they actually
Yeah.
never get anywhere.
That's how they get you to watch literally nothing happening.
Yeah, it is literally nothing happened. And then they have that noise, the wah noise where they zoom in a little bit. And it's like, oh, something's going on. But nothing is going on. Or they they'll just have like fake rage. You know what I mean? Where somebody
Hmm.
I was so surprised when I came back and my sandwich was gone. Frank, did you steal my sandwich? I don't know what you're talking about. I can't believe Jim would accuse me of stealing his sandwich. It's like all that kind of that
I
shit.
mean, yeah, any like reality TV is gonna have like beefed up drama, you know?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not talking about just beefed up drama. I'm talking about literally fabricated drama. Like
Yeah,
drama that's not
well, I
even.
mean, like either fabricated or they're like, they're playing it up,
Yeah.
or both, I
Uh,
guess.
Speaking of all these kind of weirdo shows, did you guys ever watch like those home renovation shows?
Like HGTV or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Where
I watched the
with the
one with
Property Brothers.
Ty Pennington.
Oh, Extreme Home Makeovers. Yo, shout out to
Yeah,
Ty Pennington. I wonder what that guy's up to.
yeah, man, I used to watch that one a lot, and I remember I was like, I really bought into the like, man, this is so like cool for this family, like that it was like changing their lives type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they used to, man, it used to be like a 2 hour, or not a 2 hour. Maybe it was, I don't know. It
That
used to
show
be
was
like,
pretty popular though, I think, wasn't it?
yeah, and it was on. Oh, we used to watch it all the time. Yeah. Um, like it was on all the time.
Hmm.
Uh, Damn, this is making me kind of nostalgic. Shout out to Ty Pennington.
I remember really wanting one of those home makeovers.
Yeah. Although I think it would be kind of annoying. A lot of those things they'd like, we made this 12-year-old a Pokemon room And it's like, man, when that kid's like 18, he's gonna be so pissed off that he has a
Yeah, he's
Pokemon
gonna want
room.
to kill himself. Except for, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. What if it was the wrong Pokemon? What if they put like Skizzer instead of Scyther?
Yeah,
That's
what if
fine
they
by
put
me.
like Gengar or something?
Yeah. Yeah. What if what if they just filled the room with my Gengar toy that I got in Vegas?
Like off-brand Pokemon.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's a
what if
proper
they filled the room with Garbodor?
with Garbodor.
Say less.
Say less. Okay. What if Garbodor?
Perfect.
Um,
Damn.
I weirdly enough, when I had they anytime I have to go get like tires stuff at like Schwab or anywhere, um,
Schwab. The Schwab.
the Schwab. Anytime I gotta go to the Schwab, they're always playing HGTV stuff, and I always like think it's the worst stuff, but I still watch it anyways, and I think that's their niche is that like it's people who know better than to like watch this garbage, but they still watched it anyways. Because it's the exact same show over and over and over again.
Yeah,
You know what I
pretty
mean?
much.
It, almost exactly the same show.
I
Uh,
heard that House Hunters is like a fake show too. Like they already pick out like they already know what house they're gonna buy and then they just find two other ones that
yeah.
are like similar.
Uh,
You know House Hunters, right? You
I
watched that
do,
show
yeah.
before?
Hmm.
There's House Hunters and then there's House Hunters International.
Oh geez.
How's what? Special 100? This has got to be a typo.
What?
I looked up House Hunters International, and it shows up as it has 169 seasons.
Oh my God.
That
No
has to be
way.
a typo. I mean, it has to mean 169 episodes.
Well, maybe it means like there's a different season for like every country, so that like they just did it all at once, and
Yeah,
they were just like,
there's 169. They've already done 169 countries.
yeah. Well, like some of them have multiple seasons, you know.
Damn. I I guess speaking of like all of these like reality stuff though, I have you guys ever did you ever get into like proper reality TV?
Like 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, I guess that would count. I meant more of like Big Brother and that kind of stuff,
Oh,
but
like
Yeah.
the reality game shows.
I guess that yeah, game show. But
Well, growing up, I was like really into Big Brother.
oh really?
Just because, yeah, because my mom really liked it. And we'd watch it together. That was like the one show that we would really watch together a lot. Other than, and Logan's gonna hate me for this. Other than Lost.
Oh hell yeah. Logan's a big fan of the show
Mm,
Lost.
sure.
Logan, but who was the smoke monster? Were they all dead?
The
Well,
smoke monster was
I
you the whole time.
Wow.
believe that. I don't fucking know.
Really?
No. What Andrew said.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Andrew, have you finished Game of Thrones?
I have. Yeah.
What would you say fumbled the bag more? The last season of Lost or the last season of Game of Thrones?
That's a tough one, man. I think maybe Game of Thrones just because it's more fresh, you know.
Yeah.
The wound is more recent. Um, but also um I feel like Game of Thrones was kind of a better show to start with.
Yeah.
So they really like kind of
I was
ruined
gonna
it at the end there.
I was gonna say Game of Thrones was certainly, I think, a lot more like mainstream, I guess. Even though at its
Hmm.
height, Lost was super popular. Um, for a while, it was kind of like that weird show, you know, that
Hmm.
like some people would watch. It had like kind of a niche following until
Yeah,
it got
it
really.
had a cult following. Yeah.
But Game of Thrones was massively popular, and then it had the reputation of also being great, like one of those
Yeah.
rare kind of. And then
Yeah. See, I wasn't really around for when Lost was actually. I mean, I remember it being on TV, but I wasn't watching it
yeah,
when it was on TV. So yeah, I think Game of Thrones was worse just for that.
yeah,
And also, Lost didn't really like fundamentally fuck up its characters as much.
yeah,
It more just didn't feel like it knew what it wanted to, like the writers didn't know what they wanted to do.
how to finish it. Yeah.
Yeah, which Game of Thrones also had that, but it also like fundamentally ruined like almost every character.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how that last season of Game of Thrones has completely ruined the show's reputation.
Yeah, it sucks
Like
because
like
that first like, especially the first four seasons are so good,
it would
and
be
then like I would say five and six are really good too, and then like it just drops off at seven and eight.
like it was up there for like a lot of people were talking about it being like greatest of all time kind of shows.
Yeah,
Now, like as soon as that last season came out, nobody even bothers to like
no,
talk about it.
no, and it's sad that some, like a a bad ending can ruin a whole show like that, but
Yeah.
just
Attack on
I
Titan.
mean it just feels so hollow. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Attack on Titan hasn't even ended yet though,
Yeah,
but
you're ready.
I've not been a fan of the recent season, if I'm being honest.
Um, no. I'm not talking about.
You're
Well,
talking about
I don't know. I'm talking
the
about
mango.
the one that was spoiled for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
I
got
don't
a
read the mango.
nice fat Game of Thrones style ending. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited for when that anime comes out, and everybody's gonna be really mad about it. Um,
Well, I think the worst part of Game of Thrones too was that it looks really good. Like the last season, I mean, like you can tell there like so much was put into the like the budget of like the special effects and like making sure it looked really nice.
yeah.
But there was just no attention paid to like good writing.
Besides the coffee cup, the famous coffee cup.
Yeah, they edited that out though.
Did they
But
actually?
I feel like that's not really like a an
It's,
effects thing.
it
That's
is
just like a lazy thing, you
it's
know?
such a minor error that it happens sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't
Although
even really care, honestly. I
although
don't give a shit about that kind of stuff, but
we will see a YouTube video that has this thumbnail: coffee cup, Game of Thrones.
yeah.
Gotta have the red
Oh,
arrow pointing
I'm
to it.
sure there is a YouTube video with that thumbnail, dude. There's no
Yeah.
way there isn't.
Um. But what did I got distracted by your talk of Lost and Game of Thrones.
We were
I
talking
was
about
talking about
reality TV.
like you said Big
Big
Brother.
Brother. Yeah.
Do you guys remember me talking about there was a Japanese reality show called Terrace House that I would watch
Yeah.
for
Hmm.
yeah, okay. And it's like the anti-reality show because it's like the house thing where a bunch of young people go into a house, but in the show nothing happens. I hadn't kept up with it. They have like 800 different series of it, and I didn't really keep up with it. I
As
just
one
watched
should.
as one should be keeping up. Oh, no, actually, you say that, Logan. It's a good point. I should have because I was talking to uh some of the Japanese students more recently. I've been helping out volunteering with some of the study abroad stuff while before I
Hmm.
go to Japan, and I mentioned that I would watch Terrace House. And before, when I would mention it, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I get it." But when I mentioned it this time, they were like kind of visibly upset by it, and I wasn't sure. I was like, "Oh God, what? Why? What happened?" Apparently, in the no, I don't know how recent it was. I think it was like 2020. In a season of Terrace House, the show's like platform got so toxic that one of the stars killed herself and
Oh,
like the show
Jeez.
got like shut down because of it. Um, and so now it has this horrific reputation in Japan. Um, and like Netflix, I think, for a while had taken it down. I don't know if they put it back up, but um, it was incredibly tragic. I think she was only like 22 or something, 23, and she was on,
damn.
and she would, it was either like the show was incredibly toxic or she I don't know, even for just like standing out slightly for like normal Japanese standards, she would get like harassed online really terribly just because she wasn't like, I don't know. I guess to preface this, I should mention that Japanese TV is this like, not to say that all TV isn't like this, but Japanese TV in particular has a very bad reputation for being incredibly homogenous. Everything has to be great. Everything is happy and perfect, and everybody's smiling, and everything is tasty, and everything is, you know what I mean? And so
Is
if
everything
you,
awesome?
yeah, everything almost exactly like that. The parody version of that is almost exactly what Japanese TV is actually like. Um, and so I think people would like harass her a lot online because this girl would like it wasn't even like criticism or anything. She'd just like say things. She would say how she really felt, like normal people do. But you can't
Yeah,
do that on TV, and so people like harassed the shit out of her, and then like the show didn't step in or help her at all, and so
that's awful, dude.
it's terrible. Yeah, and so I was very surprised when uh the student told me that the show isn't very popular in Japan anymore. So I, looked into that, and now I feel kind of stupid. Terrible, terrible loss of life though for dumb, awful reality show that's just garbage TV.
Yeah, man,
Uh,
that sucks that people would harass her for literally just expressing herself. Like
yeah,
that
yeah,
sucks.
it's just I do feel a little bit. Ever since you sent me that picture, Andrew, of that tweet of the person who never shuts up about Japan, I've been like self-conscious because I feel like I'm that guy.
Oh no, dude, I was
Um,
just like teasing you. Like,
no,
like it
I
doesn't
know.
actually like it's not
Um,
bad.
but yeah, it is. Japanese TV is an interesting like I don't not an ecosystem, but you guys know what I mean. It's like an interesting environment because um, it is incredibly. It's like a parody. It's like a parody. Like you couldn't have somebody like 90 Day. You couldn't have 90 Day Fiance. You couldn't have Gordon Ramsay
Oh,
in
because of the
Japanese
conflict.
TV. Yeah, and that's what like the West craves. We want drama. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
why do you think reality shows are so popular,
Yeah,
dude?
because it's like, oh, we want drama. We want to see Gordon Ramsay just yell
Destroy
at some
somebody.
Hmm.
idiot who thinks he knows better. Yeah. Um, but not in Japan, man. In Japan, everything has got to be very happy. And I'm not talking about like scripted shows and stuff. Obviously, that's different, but reality stuff, anything, even news for the most part, they'll have like separate newscasters to talk about serious subjects, and then they'll cut back, and then they'll have like their talent who gets to just joke and have fun. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Well, see, the only thing I knew about Japanese TV, other than what you've told me, was I've seen clips of those like batshit insane game shows that they have
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
seem like they're a lot of fun. I mean, I guess everything does seem like it's kind of like happy there too, you know,
Well, the
like artificially happy.
yeah, artificially happy would be the best way to say it. Also, too, it doesn't for especially for a show like Terrace House, it doesn't help that they literally go out and find like Instagram models or like Instagram people. I that was something even before the uh the controversy with Terrace House that um the students would like complain about is that like everybody on there is like super fake, and so they would say like don't get an impression on Japanese people based on that show because like they're all like everybody on that show is like an Instagram fake model, you know what I mean? So it's a horrible shame that the one person on that show who actually like stood up for herself and would say how she really felt got treated so poorly.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I can't recommend that show. So
Yeah.
don't watch that show, I guess.
Well, that was a show that you watched a lot to like learn Japanese, right?
Yeah, it was really helpful because you could not only put on subtitles, but you could put on Japanese subtitles, which is really helpful for learning because it sounds counterintuitive because you wouldn't expect to understand any of it, and you really don't when you're first learning. But if you have how it's written and how it's spoken, um, you can really start to break down a lot of stuff. And it was really helpful. It was one of the few Japanese shows that was easy enough to do that for. Um, so damn, I'm gonna have to find something new. Maybe Hungry Hungry Caterpillar, the show, but in Japanese. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was a hell of a rabbit trail, but
Well,
um,
I mean, you keep acting like that's a bad thing, but I think that's fine for.
yeah, for the it was that the early morning podcast.
Hmm.
Logan, very excited by the Terrace House talk. He's
Oh
dead.
my God.
Logan's dead. He's died.
You've killed me.
Uh, I think uh, I think we should talk about something, Logan, that you would like to talk about.
I'm thinking, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I mean, season 4 of Rocket League came out, and
Oh,
Dude, I
what?
haven't even watched the first three seasons.
Yeah.
it's just another season of Rocket League.
What? What actually changes between seasons?
Um, Usually it's just the So you're okay. There's a few things changed on this one. Usually when there's a new season, first thing they do is they get rid of their old Rocket Pass, right? And then you start your new one. Go
Yeah.
figure. And then after that, you basically get deranked on everything, and you have to play 10 matches again, and then you must re-rank. But they changed it where it still shows you and everybody's rank. I don't know if
Oh,
it's a glitch or if it's just they decided to not be an asshole and say that you got deranked and be like, "Oh, what's your rank?" kind of thing. But like when you're in
yeah.
the menu, it's like, "What's your rank?" So that's interesting. And then that's about it.
Yeah. Didn't they change, was it casual? I thought I saw something on like Reddit.
They did change it like it's when they just do like major updates usually. They changed one where they added like 2v2 and like rumble tournaments rather than just the standard 3v3.
Yeah.
And then they added a new like thing where you even like in casual and like competitive you can't play with people that are like within 3 ranks of your MMR.
Oh. In casual?
If you're solo queuing.
Oh. I was gonna say, like, can you
So if
imagine
I
if
was
they did that?
if I was playing with
In
you, Sean, we could play. But
Okay.
like if you were to play, right, and we would never queue up together because
Oh.
you're trash. I
Oh,
mean,
I thought
I'm
you were gonna say
trash.
I'm top tier. I'm literally pro league. What are you talking about?
Oh, is that
Literally
so?
the number one gamer. Um, damn, I have not played Rocket League since since we played it like 2 years ago on Xbox. Remember?
I don't remember. Can you
You
please
remember
remind me?
you helped me get
Yes,
like
I
most of the
remember.
achievements.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that was the last time I think I've played it, weirdly enough. Andrew, big Rocket League fan?
I actually have played Rocket League. I just haven't played it in like years at this point.
Damn.
I used
What
to play it with my stepbrother.
what I think I should have asked Andrew is you are huge fan of Pokemon Unite. You've become one of the biggest gamers for Pokemon Unite. Um, it's a mobile game?
Mhm.
No,
Oh, yeah, it's on for iOS and Switch.
it is.
It's a ported
I
mobile game.
I did not know it was on.
Yeah, it's a mobile game that. Did it come out yet on the phone? It's supposed to. I don't
I
think
don't
it's
think.
come
Yeah, I
out
don't
yet.
think it's come out yet,
Yeah,
but I know it's supposed to.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like in I think next month.
It's always kind of crazy that Nintendo is cool with letting like these random ass devs just like make stuff for them. Because like the same company who made Pokemon Unite is the same company who made like Call of Duty Mobile and like some of
Really?
those like yeah, they're a Chinese company, which most
Oh,
of the if you see like a big IP that kind of looks different and it plays different and it's like a different style and it's only published by the same company, then it's usually a Chinese company that's making it.
it was the company that made Pokemon Go Chinese.
Actually, that
I,
might be.
No,
I don't
it's
remember. I don't remember
Niantic.
what they're called.
Niantic
Niantic.
is from Seattle.
Uh,
Oh, really?
Mhm.
uh, Damn, I haven't. I guess that's not true. I did. Pokemon Go is great for entertaining like the kids. If I ever have to like watch a kid, um, I would just put Pokemon Go on and they love it. They like eat it up.
Mhm.
Um, so I'll use it for that. But um, I'm surprised it was made in Unity. Oh,
Mhm.
oh my God, they're actually made in Unity? Really?
Mhm. A
That's
lot of
crazy.
mobile games are made in Unity.
Damn. Did they ask Nintendo for the rights?
I think it was one of those like deals, you know.
Yeah, no, I was just joking. The Pokemon Go this whole time has been like a bootleg. Like,
It might be. Who knows?
who knows? Yeah. But we used to, well, I guess I shouldn't say we. I would play it when you would drag me out to the outside realm and
Whoa,
make
Sean,
me
if you go to
play
the
games,
outside realm.
the outside realm. Um, but yeah, we did the Piplup Day. I remember Piplup Day. Kyle was with us on Piplup Day.
Dude, Piplup
Mm-hmm.
is like the worst Pokemon.
Damn, I'm leaving,
As you should.
as I should. Um, yeah, Piplup Day was I got shiny Piplups. Um, Kyle was mad because he only got like one shiny Piplup and I got like four, but that's because as a Piplup lover, um, that's just how it works, Kyle. I'm sorry.
How many did I get? I got a lot, didn't I?
Yeah, Piplup thinks Logan and I are better people than you. That's why shiny
Jesus.
Piplup came more. Uh, um,
As one should.
as one should. These early morning podcasts are hard on my brain.
I agree.
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
can
You
tell.
know what big news that uh I forgot to mention is
The big news.
the big news. We did it, guys. We all did it, you know. We freed Britney.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, together. Together.
Yeah.
Yeah, my post on Twitter actually freed her.
Yeah.
Um, I forgot all about that. Did she actually uh oh, what is it? What is that called? Conservator?
Conservatorship, yeah.
Yeah. Um, Logan, you changed my merch descriptions.
Hmm?
You at least changed one of them. Okay,
Which
you
one?
only changed one of my merch descriptions.
Which one?
Did you like the descriptions I came up with for our merch store?
Yeah.
Um, anyway, yeah, shout out to I feel I think we've talked about this not on the podcast but before, but I think Brittany, people talk about how like cancel culture is this brand new thing, but
Yeah.
um I think Brittany was, not the first obviously, but pretty significant person who got canceled just for having mental breakdown and needing
Yeah.
help. But
Yeah,
no,
not
that's
even
sad.
not even canceled for like being a shitty human being, but
Yeah.
like yeah, for having public like mental breakdowns.
Yeah. And she just yeah, she got canceled because she needed help. But
Yeah.
no, she's crazy. At the time, one of the world's biggest stars, and the
Yeah.
pressure got to her, but
But
yeah, she's
she's not
crazy.
as she's not as big and crazy as Logan, you know.
Not as big
He's
and
one
crazy as
of
Logan.
the biggest stars.
Yeah, yeah.
It's true.
Um, yeah, but I just always find it like so surprising that I don't know, people will always talk about like, oh, you don't want to get canceled now. Like that wasn't already a thing that all of the people who complain about cancel culture already did.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
literally.
Pretty much.
I don't know. Um, but yeah, shout out to Brittany. Shout out to people getting mental health help, and shout out to uh I don't know. Shout out. I was gonna say shout out to the was it her father that
Yeah.
was like
Yeah.
essentially stealing all of her money.
Yep.
Oh yeah. For
As
like
one does.
for like yeah, her entire career after the mental breakdown she had in the
Yeah, he
like
just
late
used the
2000
guise of like
mid to late 2000s.
he just used the guise of like she's not sane. So
Yeah.
even though she is, yeah, I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know.
she but like I don't think that's like how it should have happened. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, no. Yeah. I
Um,
yeah. That's sad.
and like clearly, I mean, she's like able to handle herself now, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that's kind of that whole thing has been kind of sad. Although I am happy, to hear that at least a prominent person got the help she needed, for
Hmm.
for breaking. I'm gonna break these cuffs for breaking those chains or whatever. That's a little too metaphorical for my taste, but you know what I mean. For getting out of a conservative or what is it? Conservatorship?
Conservatorship, yeah.
Conservatorship. That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, but
Yeah, bit of a
uh,
clunky word.
yeah. So I'm happy about that. What I do like what you mentioned firstly though is it is funny to see all the Twitter stans come out and say that we did it. This is
Yeah,
our victory.
yeah.
Damn. I as happy as it is and as cool as it is, I'm glad that happened. Um, it bears no meaning on my life at all.
Yeah.
Like it literally doesn't affect me in any way, which doesn't mean it shouldn't matter, but um, because there's a lot of things that matter that don't affect me, but um, I just like it's a celebrity's issue. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like I don't
I
know.
know, but you still gotta feel for her to
You
be
feel
like
for her, yeah, but
trapped like that.
it's like when uh I don't know, when Kanye does his whatever he's doing and people are like
Oh yeah.
freaking out about it, you know. And it's like it's
Like
Kanye.
not
He's always done that.
creating or not releasing Donda. Yeah.
Not releasing Donda still. Isn't that crazy? That
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't get why he keeps delaying it like a week
yeah.
instead of just like man, he's so famous he could just not even like
Say anything.
announce
Yeah.
announce it and just drop it when it's actually done.
The it'll be interesting if the album sucks, then because of how hyped this album is right now, if it sucks, it has the potential to ruin even more of his reputation. You know what I mean? He's made people wait for so. It's like when a game studio delays a game for like
Yeah.
ever, and then it comes out and it still sucks.
Oh,
Like
so
Mhm.
Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk's a great example, yeah, where it has the potential to completely ruin CD Projekt Red's reputation.
Yeah, but it also the fact that it still made CD Projekt Red the most money they've ever
Yeah,
made in their
well,
entire career is yeah. I don't
yeah.
know about that one, Sean.
No, well, okay, it didn't ruin their pocket, but it certainly
It
now
made them
whenever
look like an asshole and then they go, "Oh, I'm so sorry, but thanks for all your fucking money."
yeah, because I mean, of course they were gonna make a ton of money because it was one of the most hyped games to come out in the last like 5 years, but um, the CD Projekt Red's reputation now is to release unfinished, broken messes, and they didn't used to. I mean, I remember seeing like comments and videos of stuff of being like, "Yeah, CD Projekt Reds, this is the only game studio you should pre-order from because you could trust them." You know what I mean? And now they all of that has changed, which you shouldn't pre-order anything, by the way. Shitty practice, but um I guess maybe that's just me. But you should absolutely never pre-order anything. Why would you pay for something that you don't actually have yet? That's just me.
Well, 'cause of money.
Because of money, yeah. Yeah, but it's I don't know. Yeah, that whole cyberpunk thing. I don't did we really talk about cyberpunk very much?
Yes, we talked about it a
Did we?
lot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because never I can't say I have not played it, so I won't comment about the game's quality other than the media I've seen that has displayed lots of its issues. Um, but I can't comment on like the story or anything. Um, but yeah, damn, they really made that game out to be like the most advanced. You're gonna have infinite choices and everything is gonna matter and really does not. I think it's like the ending of Mass Effect 3, where all of like it doesn't matter what you do. Like it kind of is the exact same ending, but three slightly different ways. Uh, which is a shame. That's another game. Talking about the last, like, I guess we were talking about last seasons that didn't hold up with Game of Thrones and Lost, but last games that didn't hold up as great. Even though it sucks because the first 98% of Mass Effect 3 is still really good. It's just that ending that kind of leaves you going, that's it. It was all building up to that. Um, which is a dang shame because Mass Effect 2 is one of the best games of the decade. at least last decade.
If you say so.
I say so.
All right, Sean,
Yeah.
why don't you take your thoughts and give us some recommendations?
Well, you fool. I don't go first. Andrew has to give us his
I
recommendations.
know, but I'm trying to make things into a cool segue.
Yeah,
But like, you had to fucking ruin it.
I did. Andrew recommended.
I'm gonna recommend the best Britney Spears song, "Toxic."
That is unironically a pretty decent song.
Yeah, because I'm not really a big fan of her music, but I like that song a lot.
Yeah. Is that your actual recommendation?
Yeah, it's a good
Oh,
song.
okay. Logan?
I'm going to recommend only the greatest game to have ever come out,
Oh,
and that is, are you ready?
I'm
Fanfare?
ready.
Anybody? The Olympic
Uh,
Games Tokyo
oh,
2020, the official video game made by
dang.
yours truly, Sega.
Sega, yours truly.
Yours truly.
Yeah, Sega is just for you.
This game is the best game of all time.
What a shame.
Wow.
What a shame that that game had to suck. Because those games are
No, no,
like,
no, no. It doesn't suck. 88% of Google users like this video game.
that's how you know it's good.
It's got a
Who
Um,
even
3.3.
who even rates stuff on Google anyway? Like,
A
because I
lot of
see that I
people.
like anytime I look up any kind of like game or like album or movie, it'll show like, this percent of Google users like it, and it's always like 90%.
yeah. That's because everybody likes everything. Did you forget?
Yeah, because everything is awesome.
Um, I am going to recommend that you check out our merch store, new merch in the merch store. Uh, so I would highly recommend everybody check that out. Get yourself a long sleeve t-shirt. Get yourself a classic pullover hoodie. Get yourself a Meteorology stainless tumbler. Get yourself some merchandise.
I would like to throw in that we do have phone cases now too.
We do have phone cases.
So for all you people who were waiting, Kyle, oh, that's my alarm to wake
That
up.
is an alarm. They were waiting. They were waiting for the alarm.
They were waiting for the alarm, and the alarm said, "Buy your fucking merch right now. Use code Viper to get 10% off." Sean, how does that make you feel?
That makes me feel fine and dandy. And I want a phone case now too.
Wow, look at that! I bet Andrew already has 10 phone cases.
Yeah. One for
I
every
do.
day.
Wait. Shit.
That's it. Just check out our merch store, buy our merch. More cases and sweatshirts and t-shirts will be available even after this. Okay, bye.